Proper Context Media, we back. My name is Musa, and you already know what it is. If we can't get to the root, there's no need to cater to the branches. You see who we got in the building. We got the infamous, one and only Keo from MBS. Now, Keo, there's a lot of, there's a lot of things going on with you in regards to,
Yeah,
But,
it's always
before
is.
we get into that, I want to say, uh, I appreciate you for picking my platform. And it's odd that you picked this platform because we don't talk about anything other than battle rap and issues related to the black community. So so this would be the first time that I've ever indulged in this type of activities and revolves to battle rap because I feel like it's a fine line between media and gossip. And I feel like, this is an area of gossip, but I also understand that you, my boy, and you wanted to tell your side of the story because you woke up to a vlog from
Yeah.
ARP, you woke up to a whole bunch of mentions, and you everybody's talking. I understand people reached out and you felt like you only come to a platform where you wouldn't be attacked and you can feel your side, tell your side of the story. But on the other hand, I am media. And
Nah, I understand that. I
just
understand
because
that.
we're cool, you got to understand that Ahmad Rashad was cool with Michael Jordan, and he still had to ask them questions about them gambling accusations and things of that nature. So I'm gonna have to ask the questions that the people want to know. I'm just telling you. So let's get into it, man. Listen, I woke up this morning, seen the blog from ARP. There's a couple spaces, a couple, tweets and everything. First thing I did is I called you. And I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked you this morning when I seen it. What the fuck going on? Straight up.
um. Okay. So, really quick, I this is the first time I'm actually, speaking on it. I turned a lot of interviews down from even from a lot of major media platforms, from bloggers. Um, Even on the spaces, I turned all of them down because I don't know. I feel like I couldn't trust anybody. I feel like they didn't would attack me from it. And for me, it's like if you didn't fuck with me before, I'm not gonna fuck with you now. And I've been rocking with you since day one, so I
Right.
felt like this is the right way, and I feel like you wouldn't, you know, come from me from the blind side or anything like that.
Mm.
Um, I when I w- I I woke up to this just like everybody else. I'm in Cali, so people are like 3 hours ahead, and I was surprised by this. I knew about this blog was coming though. If anybody knew about it, I knew this was coming. I wasn't sure if it was gonna get the turnaround it got where we're at today. Obviously, there has been certain things I said when it comes to the URL, RBE. Obviously, we know the about the lawsuit that's been going on, and
Man, cut the shit. Did you did you take the money? How much was the money? Who called you? What man? Come on, man. If we can get to the root, it ain't no need to cater to the branches. I said, you know what the
well,
people
I'm
for?
not gonna,
Call me.
I'm wait, you're breaking up right now.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm good. Okay, so you want to know if I took the money? No, I
Reverb.
didn't take the damn money, man.
No,
I didn't take
I
no money.
I want to know what happened. Who called you? So the start from the beginning of the situation. Like who called URL called you and told you not to because I mean, you come on now. You've been talking, everybody else talking, and you've been talking. That's the reason we're in this situation now because you've been talking. Like,
Okay,
don't
so
stop, don't come
okay,
up here and don't want to talk.
okay, so okay, so here we go. So I've been covering a lot of doing a lot of coverage on RBE, and yeah, I just been doing a lot of coverage. So as soon as the event was over, Um, I did get contacted by somebody from the URL. Not
Oh,
me. So I can't speak not
man,
just
was
for
it?
me.
We know it was Beasley.
Okay, I'm just gonna say the URL. So I did get contact, and I got I got receipts for that. If anybody wanna, if and
We
I know
need them. What you mean? You should have dropped them. All right, keep going. I'm sorry. My
you
bad.
know you know I feel for me, I feel like I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I don't need to
Nah,
prove
no, you're not
anything.
about to get sidetracked. Back to they called what they say. No, we
they
ain't doing that. What they say.
they said that, hey, we don't you're covering a lot of RBE right now, and we don't think you should do that, and we're gonna offer
But
you
what?
some.
Okay, so we gonna pause right there because why? Why would they? Why do they feel so comfortable with asking you that though? Like you ain't like what type of relationship do you got with them where they feel comfortable enough to ask you and your platform not to blog on somebody
I
else?
I got no relationship with them. I got no I don't have a relationship like that for them. Have I done work for them before? Yes, I've done work with him, but it ain't a relationship like that. For me, it's I don't know why they contacted me, man. Like I'm telling you now, I have no reason why they contacted me, and I tell myself that too. Like, why would they contact me? I'm a small media platform, man. I'm not the biggest media platform. I got my following. I'm still building up, so I don't know why they contacted me. Like
All right, so
I
this
st-
is the thing though. But why would they feel why would they feel comfortable enough? And on top of that, why you of all platforms when they got the top platform, Black Compass Media, Angry Fan, you know what I mean, Piper Boy, like all of these other people, Henny Man, Jay Black works like, and he still does RB. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm not listen. I'm not attacking you or saying. I'm just telling you what the people saying. I'm gonna keep it real. Bullshit ain't nothing but chewed up grass. So I'm saying like make I'm trying to ask you to make it make sense.
like I said, I don't know why they contacted me. I got no I still think about it till now. Like I don't know
Ain't
why
no
they
till now, it just happened yesterday.
Well, I don't know why they contacted me. That's my
But
response.
you understand that that looks crazy that you have no idea why they were comfortable enough to approach you like that, but wasn't comfortable enough to approach other people like that. Not saying that you lying, but these are going to be the questions that come up from, especially from this interview, because now the only thing that you can say is, I don't know why they contacted me and I don't have a previous relationship with them. Now somebody's going to call bullshit. I'm just letting you know because you have no, not saying that you're lying because the situation can be true because you're a small media platform and they knew that because it could be that they knew that they reached out to you. This is going to happen. Nobody going to believe you. Blah blah blah. But are you a big enough platform for it to make a difference if you don't blog on RB? And you're not.
I feel like where I'm at today, I would make a huge difference.
Man,
Um
if you pick the side, you mean? Because, I mean, you did kind of just pick a side, but I'm just saying, would it be no benefit or detriment to them to ask you? I mean, to for you to come out and say, "Oh, they told me to blog, not to blog on RB," and then they can say, "Well, man, he lying," because you know they're gonna respond. You know they're gonna say you lying. So it's not
no, I
going
know
to
I know they're going to
be a
say that.
detriment or benefit to them, but it will be. It could be a detriment for you, or could be. I mean, I don't know. But what was the purpose behind telling ARP after that?
Okay, I did not tell ARP. ARP contacted me. I didn't go to ARP and said, "Hey, look what just happened right now." ARP contacted me. He'll tell you himself that he contacted
But how
me.
did ARP contact you about from a private conversation that you had with the URL?
Um he contacted me through Instagram through a direct message, and he says, "Hey, is it true that URL is requesting you not to cover RBE?" That was the message. I got a screenshot of that
and
message
you
too.
said yes.
Huh?
Why would you say my okay, let me just like let me
Come
why I
on,
mean
man. Really?
what's the point? I mean, I'm just telling we just keeping it real. Plus, I ain't attacking you. I'm just keeping I told you what I told you what it was before we got up here. Like, let's speak for real. Like, listen, G, I'm just saying, it don't matter. I always tell people, beware of the person who narrates everything that he hears. Just because you could say something, don't mean you got to say something. But he just neither here nor there. My thing is, how did ARP know about the private conversation that you had with URL enough to
Okay.
contact you? And why is ARP comfortable enough contacting you and asking you this type of
Well,
relationship you got with him?
I got a pretty solid relationship with our ARP. Not the best relationship, but I have a good enough relationship with him. I don't talk to him all the time like that, but I got a good relationship with him though. Like, we were able to build up, a good rapport. So I that's what I could say when it comes to ARP.
So how did he know that y'all had this conversation?
So I have no idea how he knew because when I seen
Come
that
on now.
mess, well, okay, when I seen the message, I said I was like, oh, he knows. That was coming through my mind because that basically that context of the message was the context of what we talked about on the phone
But you
with
didn't
his.
have to say yes, though. You didn't have to
I
tell
well
him
I well
anything.
well I never
Why did
said.
you choose to, and then potentially burn your bridge with URL? Why did you? I want to know, why did you choose to say that? Why?
I don't think I burned my bridge with them.
Oh, you definitely burned your bridge with URL. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what you think? Stop it. And, I mean, but why though? Why would you say yes, even if it was true? And I'm not saying it's not, and I'm not saying it is.
I never said yes to him.
You
Um,
had to tell him yes if he went.
so I did have a phone call with him. He kind of broke down everything that was happening, and
Man, you told him yes. Stop it. Don't beat around the bush. You told
so
him yes. We know you told him yes because he said that you told.
I
He said him yes
I
all through the
I mean
blog.
I
Like,
mean
stop it. Don't get up here. Listen, you did enough talking. That's why you're here. So you better keep on talking. Don't stop talking now. The talking got you into this. You talk
um
too damn much. Don't stop now.
I confirmed it though. If that's what you want to know, yeah, I confirmed
Huh?
it. I confirmed it.
Hey, I mean, just keep it real. We here now. I mean, everything out there now. We here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it real. You gotta, hey, listen, one thing about, when you choose a side, you gotta stand on it. And it ain't no, I ain't telling you there's nothing wrong with picking the side that you pick.
I'm not choosing no sides.
Oh, you definitely picked a side.
I don't think I chose a side.
Because you can't go back to the other side. So you definitely
I,
picked a side. So
well,
I mean,
I just
I ain't to say that that's gonna be you know what I mean, anything to you because you just blog on either one, you're gonna keep blogging on both of them. It don't even matter.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying though. I mean, but my thing is this is that you inserted this in. So now what's the obvious thing? I'm gonna keep it real. Is that you inserted yourself into a conversation or a situation between two leagues and you're not attached to either one of them. So you didn't have to answer the question. You could have just stood on 10 and say, I ain't nothing. Even if you were telling ain't nothing in your business, because me personally, I would have been like, why are you asking me about a personal, why you feel comfortable enough to ask me about a personal conversation that I had with somebody else? Excuse me, have a nice day. You know what I mean? But that's just me. But I want to know why you said, all right, F it, as opposed to just like keeping it solid and just keeping it like not solid, just keeping it under wrap and not saying nothing and letting it be what it's gonna be.
Um, I mean, it's out there. So, I mean, and I'm here.
Because yeah, I mean, you've been having a little, you've been having a couple little controversies lately. You know, people saying you don't go to events. I mean, you listen. I told you firsthand. You responsible for them blog awards because you kept putting them flyers out and all that. You responsible. Just saying. Listen, to you responsible. But I'm gonna ask you though. I mean, then you know what I mean? You tell ARP about a private conversation that you had with URL. Even if he did know, you didn't have to confirm it, but you chose to, and you know what I mean. You're a man, but I'm just saying, like, it's been a lot of controversy. And what do you say to the people through all of this stuff? It says that you lying. That says that, you know what I mean. What do you say to them people who say that? I mean, they ain't asked Black Compass or Angry Fan and none of them, and the people Jay Black and all of them, but then they ask you. What do they say about, you know what I mean? You continue to have controversy. Are you trying to keep yourself in the headlines? Are you clout chasing? Are you,
Uh,
you know what I
first
mean?
of all,
I'm
first
just
of
saying, I'm
all,
just asking. I'm just
hold
asking.
on.
Don't shoot the messenger.
First of all, I don't give a rat's ass about
Okay, talk your shit.
the rest of
Talk
these
your shit.
media platforms.
Who?
They could say what they want. They know who they are. They don't want to address me. They won't come at me directly. They could throw subs, make spaces, they could make blogs about it, but you definitely ain't gonna come at me directly. We know you ain't gonna do that. So
I don't
I'm
know.
just
I
letting
don't know
that
who
be
you,
known. You can
I don't
make
know
this
who. I never met
you can
nobody named They, so I don't know. I don't know who
They
you're
don't
talking about.
know. Now you stop playing with me. You know who I'm talking about.
I don't.
So, and then you can make spaces taking shots at me, and you actually think I'm gonna go on your space
Hold up.
when
Wait, before we hold on. Hold on, wait, hold on, because I gotta say this. All right, now you my boy. You my boy. But I can't. I ain't. I'm gonna let you get your thing off because you know what I mean. I didn't when it was a space about you. I didn't stop him from talking about you. But I am gonna say that Cole is my friend. So when you are about to address him, I do need you to still have that proper respect for him because, or at least for me, as that being my friend. Understand?
the title on the space. Are you kidding me? That was disrespectful to me.
All right. So keep. I'm just saying. So address
Like
the issue is what I'm saying. Just address the issue.
the title of the space was disrespectful, and then you want to request for me to go on that space. I'm like, come on, please stop it.
So you didn't feel like you wanted to go in because of the title.
Like before anybody could jump to conclusions and say, okay, this guy's bullshitting, this guy's capping. Get your stories right. Do your research first before you start making jumping to assumptions, man. Like they don't know the whole story behind this. I know the whole story behind this. They don't.
But you ain't telling the story. Tell the story. If you know the
That
whole story, tell us.
I
Because
mean
everybody got the story. Everybody's talking about they got. See, this is the issue, right? Here's the issue: is that whatever happened with the conversation with URL, somebody told somebody who I tell you something, you don't tell nobody. Then you tell somebody, they don't tell nobody. Now everybody know, but everybody ain't telling nobody. Listen, the fact of the matter is that you all in the blog, you in the center of it. He's media. He has to, and he has an opinion on the blog, his interpretation. That's why when I called you and you asked me what happened with the blog, what ARP said, I said I ain't gonna tell you my interpretation of it. You go watch it yourself. I ain't about to tell you about what another man said. You asked me what happened in the space. I ain't telling you nothing. Somebody got this. Somebody got it up. Go listen to it. I ain't gonna be telling you what another man said because I ain't gonna be narrating nobody else's speech. But I wish you would have took that approach in this situation, and we would be here. But that's another thing.
my
I'm
bad.
just saying.
Sorry about
But I'm saying though.
that.
But like you can't. He had a job to do, and he addressed it. But I mean, if I seen the title of his space and somebody telling me I'm going in there, that's to be the main thing about me going in there. I gotta, but I don't. You might not be as confrontational as everybody else, especially me. But
I wouldn't make a title like that though.
you would
Like
have felt attacked if you would have went in there. Is what you're saying?
yeah, exactly, man. I know how those spaces are. They get attacked, they get interrogated, they people get jumped in there. That's like that space is like a gang, man.
It's not. It's not. Don't do that. We're not doing that. Chill out. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because then the first thing y'all say is he always muting people. So how was it people getting jumped and it's out of
No,
control and people always getting muted?
no,
So
I don't.
don't be trying to reconcile between two opposites. And we about to get off of that anyway. So listen, no, because I told you, or I told you. But listen, so I want to know for real. Did they offer you money? Yes or no?
I didn't take no money. That if that's what you
Did
wanted
you
to
take?
know.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Did you take it? How much? Don't lie.
Fuck.
Did you take it?
No, I didn't take no money.
You lying. You took it. You took it and still did the blog. That's what I'd have did.
Uh,
Right.
wow.
I'd have took
Nah,
it and
I did.
still
I
did the
did.
blog.
I did. I did.
Fucking
I
wrong with
did.
you asking me some shit like that? What? Like I'm just saying. Don't ask me no stupid ass shit like that. Like I ain't even. But
Nah, I
anyway,
didn't take nothing though. Like,
I'm just saying. But what? Okay, so they offered you money, but you didn't take it. Why are they comfortable enough asking you this?
man, I don't know, man. Like, I have
You
no.
know something.
I.
You know
I. I
something.
no. I don't. I
All
don't.
right, so listen. Let's just run down. Let's get this story still. Let's just run this down. So Beasley calls you and I tells you don't do the blog for ARP. You said, what do you say to him?
I said no. I
You
said
told him, no, I'm not. I'm still gonna do it. This is my platform. I'm gonna do it out that.
yeah.
And then he offered you money, and
Right.
you declined.
Right.
ARP finds out about it. ARP gets in contact with you, asks you if this is true. You say yes,
On the
and
phone
you have
call.
receipts for all of these things.
Yeah.
Okay, you decline the money. You decline the money and decline, you know what I mean, not to do the
And,
blog, but you
and,
don't decline ARP when, you know what I mean, you don't decline the invitation to talk about what happened.
and I got a phone call recording, by the way.
Y'all recording phone? Okay, anyway, listen. Crazy. I don't know. I'm not used to this type of, I ain't used to this type of stuff. So you gotta bear with me. All this shit is new. Niggas just, I can expect the gadget FBI for them. All right, anyway, listen. So you don't decline, you decline the money and decline, you know what I mean, not, you know, decline, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean, I'm gonna keep doing me. But you don't decline the invitation to talk about it when ARP offers it to you. Why? At that point, you know you picked a side. I'm just saying. Because the thing is only known by the opposite. Because if you chose to talk about what happened over here, but you had already declined it over here. You get what I'm saying?
But no, I think it's different though.
You think what?
Like one side is asking me not to talk about a certain league, and then this side, they didn't talk down or bad towards that league. I just thought that wasn't fair. Like,
So you was like, okay. You were trying to keep the justice of the battle rap streets in
yeah,
check.
yeah.
Shut your ass up. That sound crazy as hell. Anyway, yo, you was like, what? Hey, yo, hey, I can't wait till we get off of there. Oh, boy. Hey, yo, cuz, listen, cuz this is crazy. Like, I don't understand how you even got yourself into it. I'm just gonna speak candidly because we're here. Listen, I don't understand how you got yourself into a situation because my thing is this: even if someone from this side, you know what I mean, calls me like that, I don't have to tell this side. And now you know that they're in the middle of a legal situation. You know what I mean? And this could potentially be in, you know what I mean, this type of stuff gets involved and all of this type of stuff makes the court too with all of this. And it's like now you've inserted yourself in between a league, in between two leagues, and you have no attachment to either one, and now it makes you look like you being messy, even if you feel like you wasn't. And then your only excuses, I don't know why they asked me. So now it leaves, it opens the floodgates of all type of theories, and he's lying and this and that, because is a lot of uncertainty. And one thing about people in general, people need to be certain about things. We need to
Oh
be
no!
certain.
Oh, they'll
especially
be.
about their media platforms. They have to be certain. Now, I understand that you said it's true, but how could you convince the people that it's true when there's so many uncertainties in it?
I mean, I could drop a screenshot. I could release a phone call recording that
All
I
right, listen,
have.
listen. We
Um,
really got to get on the phone. Like, what are you talking about? Like, listen, we really got to
I
get on
got
the
a
phone. Like,
phone
ain't no all
call
that excuses.
recording, man.
Why
I'm
are you
telling you.
doing that? This the problem is that you doing too much now. You're dropping too much information. You're telling. Stop telling. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, you my dog. Like, don't be telling stuff. Whatever your business was with these people was your business with them people. What your business is with these people is that your business with them people. And they ain't got I ain't got no attachment to neither leagues, but from an outside looking in, it's like you don't need to be dropping screenshots. You don't need to be telling this and telling that because it ain't none of your business. You ain't got nothing to do with it.
Well, I don't plan
And you
on
ain't got no
doing that.
attachment, so you don't have to. You just choosing to. And that means that it makes you look messy.
Well, you're the one that said what how would it make the people certain? So that's
No,
why
I'm just
that's
listen,
why
you
I
can make the
responded.
people certain by telling all of the uncertainties now without I understand you might got receipts, but I'm not going to tell
Well,
you to drop no receipts.
I don't plan on releasing the receipts. Now, if you want to talk about money to get those receipts off of me, we could do that.
Come on with
But
that. Come on with that. Look at you. Stop. Don't we ain't doing pandering. But Keo, how old are you?
28.
Still young. Okay. Okay. I can see. I can. Okay. So listen. This is my advice to you. Just as a man, I don't know about this media, and I always tell people that I mean I stand on too many principles to be media because like a lot of y'all people who don't know me, a lot of the people watching this right now is who is it? I'm the nigga who got the interview. That's who. But listen, I don't blog on anything other than battle rap. This is actually, you know what I mean, our first thing about anything other than battle rap or the outside of the, you know what I mean, black community issues. So well, my advice would be to you is that sometimes, you know what I mean, just because you know something don't mean you got to say something. Just because somebody's cool, you cool with and you cool with this person, if you cool with both of them, then that means, and you know they got beef, that means you definitely got to stay out of it. You don't add no fuel to the fire, even no matter what, because you try to keep it solid and say, I'm not going to blog, I'm not going to stop fucking with ARP. I'm going to keep on doing what I do. And you were trying to keep it solid, but then you didn't keep it solid on the other end with them by saying, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna tell you if that, you know what I mean, you could have no commented like you did on Twitter. You know what I mean? It don't I'm just saying, and it's from just you don't have to always say something if you know something. And sometimes if it ain't your business, just act like it ain't your business, whether you know it or not. Because there's a lot of stuff that going on, and you know, I ain't got nothing to say about that because like I ain't into that beauty shop talk. Like I'm a man. Like I ain't. It's a fine line between media and gossip, and I don't care what's going on over there. What is going on over there? What I do would rather was rectify these men and their, you know, what I mean, and their grievances with each other because, like, look at it. Like, you know, what I mean, look at it. It's got battle rap in the uproar. You know what I mean? It's always now they're all in the courts, and you know it's problems with people who get booked on either leagues, and they all this and all of that. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with healthy competition, but once them people get involved, and once certain things get involved, and then people start having outside things and outside people in, it starts to get messy. And then everybody who stepped foot in the ring didn't have to. You stepped foot in the ring of fire when you could have been safely outside of it. It makes you look like you wanted to be part of it. But you know what I mean? Because you wasn't part of it, you invited yourself to it. You get what I'm saying? Even if
mm,
somebody else invites you. I'm just saying this is just my advice as from a man. You can roll your eyes and all that. You look like my son when I'm talking to him. I don't care. At the end of the day, listen, you my boy. Like he just, hey man, sometimes you just gotta I'm gonna say sometimes you gotta mind your business. You know what I mean? From here, this is the lesson. Now URL gonna respond. What you gonna do?
I'm not gonna say anything.
You can say
Um,
it all. Wait, you just gonna stop talking now?
What do you want me to say?
I'm saying, listen,
I feel like for me, like if the URL responds, then I respond. I think it's gonna get really messy, and it's just this thing is gonna keep dragging and dragging and dragging. So and that's one thing I don't want. So um,
well, I mean, you the one who gave it traction. I mean, you the one who,
hey, it came to me. I didn't go to it,
no,
so
you, no,
it's not like I reached out to both of them and was like, okay, yo, look what's going on over here. I
Yo,
was contacted,
if you handed somebody the keys to the car, you knew they was gonna drive it. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
but I
what?
but I didn't hand them the keys.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
handed them
go.
the keys. You definitely handed them the keys. You handed them the keys, and it was a tank full of gas in that bitch.
Yeah,
And I ain't, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it real. Between these leagues, I don't say nothing about that. I just feel like it's unfortunate that these two, you know what I mean, black men is going against each other, especially to the point where it got into the court and you got the crackers
it's
involved. Because it's two black entrepreneurships and both of them are thriving and both of them has created opportunities for a lot of families to eat. And it's like when one starts to take money, try to take attempts to take money out the other person's pocket or vice versa, it becomes like it just looks bad as you know what I mean in general. You know what I mean? So and but once I'm gonna keep it real, I could understand where ARP coming from. Like, yo, hey man, y'all got me in court and everything else. Like at this point, I say what I want. Like for real, like if you call the police on me, you can't get mad that I call you a snitch. Like you know what I mean? So I mean, I get where ARP coming from, and URL probably has their grievances, a right for their grievances as well. I mean, they feel like they took talent or whatever. But I don't feel like we should be giving information about it behind the scenes. Shout out to ARP, man. I appreciate both of them. And this is no slight to ARP because he was supposed to ask you. I mean, ARP probably gonna flame me over this. Talking about why are you telling him not to? And that's cool. Like I'm just talking from a real nigga aspect. If I'm wrong, then y'all tell me I'm wrong. That's it. You got anything? I mean, what? Oh, you said you wanted to address some stuff. Let's get it.
I want to address these media platforms, bloggers, battle rap fans that's questioning anything that's around NBS. I just want to let them know NBS, it ain't me. It's not just me. People think NBS is just me. NBS is it's a team, man. It's a team. I each team from Bump Bars to True X, a sports junkie to 40 Boy Q to my homegirl Red. MBS has been on for a very long time for what 8 years. People don't know that we were never supposed to be a battle rap media platform. We started things as a sports platform, and it just so happens battle rap was inserted to the program, and we're at the position where we're at today. So it's just not me. As far as the events go, saying I'm not in the building, I don't need to be in there, man. I don't need to be at the events. I send people to the events. That's what I do because I could do that, and I got the luxury to do that. And you
Hold
do
on,
you
wait. So do you be there or don't you be there? Like, cause you
I
say I
do
don't
I
gotta
do
be
I
there,
do
but I be
I
there.
do
Like you got, you send
I'm
people
not.
there,
Yeah, I'm not at all the events. And I'm at
but
the
you
events.
send people there. Like how
Yeah,
ESPN send out their reporters from their
exactly.
platform to report on the game.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is that what you mean?
There's plenty of media platforms that send.
Nah, cause that count.
Yeah.
That
That
count
there,
because knowledge will be over here. No bars will be over like that count. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They don't. I'm just saying. I'm just making sure because people say you're not at an event. Okay, but
Yeah.
keep on addressing my bad. I just
Because
want
they think in MBS is just me. MBS we're compiled with an entire team. The people that fuck with me that know me pretty well, they know MBS got a crazy team. They just are not outspoken and out there as much as I am. They're not outspoken the way I am. So, anybody questioning about if we're in the building or not, or I'm in the building, MBS is in the building. So I'm just letting you know right now, MBS It's not just me. We got an entire team with us. So I send people all the time to events, and if they're not there, I'm there. Um and who who else? As far as people that speaking on me and speaking on my name, um they never address me. You could address it in your subtweets, you could address it in your stories and other people's posts, but they will never address me because they don't want to address me. They don't want to go there because I got a lot of information on half of these battle rappers and so-called media platforms that I
You'll
won't
tell
put
him.
out.
You'll tell him.
so yeah, and I mind my own business. I don't get into
Yeah, you know.
controversy. Obviously lately it's been like that. I don't I it just falls into me. I don't know how. It just does, man.
Yeah,
I
it's,
don't ask
don't mean
for
that you
this,
ain't
man.
got it. Don't mean that you got to engage in it.
I don't ask for this. I don't ask for this at all, man. Like come on, man. Like I try to mind my business though, man. And at the end of the day, man, you could talk down on MBS all you want, but you still gonna come to the MBS platform no matter what. If you're a fan, if you're a battle rapper, even if you're a media platform. So you love us or hate us, man. We still gonna be here, man, and we ain't going anywhere.
Okay. All right. All right. So
And
you didn't take the money. You sure? How much was it?
um a couple bands.
Damn. Damn. You should have took that. I took that. I took that and still did
I
it.
mean,
I
I mean,
Bro, Larry, I took that. But look, I'm saying, okay, so you didn't take the money. All right. And you told so it's true though. Let's just keep it real. It's true. They
yeah,
reached out to you, told you don't do it.
yeah,
So no matter what they say, it's true. And you say
yeah,
you got receipts for it. And if somebody else want to get them, I don't want. But if somebody, one of y'all reached out, he said you got to pay him a couple dollars. I don't get him his couple dollars. Listen, they offered him some. Listen, y'all better come with a couple dollars. He said he got them.
yeah. If you want it, and I'm not trying to go there, man. Like
Yes,
I'm
you would
really,
have said it if you wasn't. Stop.
I'm, I'm really not. I'm really not trying to go that route, man. Like we should be talking about the Queen of the Ring event tomorrow. Bullpen has an event tomorrow. We haven't been talking about that at all. Like, what? But what are we talking
Because of
about?
you. What the fuck?
Well, I definitely
Am
appreciate
I
all
in the
the.
Twilight Zone?
Well, I
Because
definitely,
of you
I definitely
and
appreciate.
your actions that got the battle rap community in an uproar again.
I definitely appreciate all the blogs, all the posts
Oh,
and
you appreciate it. Oh,
tweets.
I knew you. Listen, you did it
Um,
for clout. Just say, did you do this
uh,
for clout? No, I'm playing. I'm
um,
playing. I'm playing. You're my dog. We ain't
if
even gonna.
I
I ain't even gonna play you.
if
I'm
I
just playing.
speaking of cloud, if I really wanted to do it for cloud, I would have jumped on the biggest platforms out there. I would have jumped on a Piper Boys platform. I would have jumped on Angry Fans platform. Like I would have jumped on the Black Compass platform. I was contacted by multiple major platforms out there. If I really wanted the clout, oh, just imagine.
Man, hold on. So what you saying? Because listen, hold on, man. Because you saying that means if I wanted clout, I would went over there, which means I ain't gonna get no clout over here. Hey, yo, chill out. You ain't gotta make fun of my
No,
little. You gotta throw
no,
indirect shots on my little platform.
no,
Like I know.
I never, I'm not taking a shot at
Nah,
their
I'm playing. I'm
platform.
playing. I'm playing. But now
I'm
for
just,
real though, like I understand that if you really, but that's gonna be the answer. The thing too is that why didn't they reach out to these bigger platforms and only you? So that question still remains to be answered. Like why you did they reach out to?
because a small platform like this, nobody's gonna believe it. Like
Yeah,
no,
don't
no
take my. Don't, I said that. Don't be taking. You tried to take the out that I gave
like
you. That's a,
I'm considered a small platform. A platform like this, nobody's gonna want to believe it. Obviously they're gonna take the the league's word over that small platform. They're not gonna. They going. They thinking that they could sway a small platform over somebody a platform's already established. Of course, they're not going to take it because why would they take it if that platform's already established and they're making plenty of money off of what they're doing right now?
yeah, I'm just saying, but still, that doesn't. Okay, that doesn't.
Come on, they're not going to go to hip hop is real. They're not going to go to what a Piper Boy because they
But why
already.
would they come to you? Because there's no benefit for them whether you blog on it or not. There's no benefit to them or detriment to them. So why would they choose you? It makes like it doesn't. It shit. It really don't matter to them because they could have went to everybody else, and everybody else is still going to blog on them. So why would they just go to you, knowing that all of these other people still gonna blog on RBE? Why would they come to you to stop it?
um Hey man, I I can't answer that. Um, I only could speak for me, man, and the MBS platform. Shout out to those guys though, what they do, man. Definitely respect what they do, but I'm just gonna speak for what we got over here.
All right. All right. Listen, this is in no this is in no way to pick any side or anything. All of the questions that I asked you and everything that I said in here, I already told you the tone of the interview, what it was going to be. I'm not saying it happened or didn't happen. I've been in the spaces, I've seen blogs and everything. So I know what the people have wanted to ask and whether even though I'm new to this media thing, I feel like I cover everything you know what I mean, wanted to ask, whether you gave a direct question or you tried to, you know what I mean, dance around it. But either way, um, to be continued, proper
Oh,
context media.
yes, sir.